I'm going to explain how we booked over 50 calls in 21 days, all through an AI appointment setter. So if we look at the 15th phase, which is when we actually enabled the AI to start setting for us, you can see how many appointments are booked for us just consistently. Most of these days are just packed full of appointments. Here as well, all of here. And we go into February as well. Appointments and appointments and appointments. And it's just packed. And ever since we started implementing AI infrastructures into info products and online offers, we've really been able to scale our clients a lot more, as opposed to just having a regular setter and a regular appointment setter implemented into our systems, right? So I'm going to show you guys exactly how we did that in this video. If we go into Evolve AI right here, so we're using Evolve AI. This is the CRM we use with this custom built AI appointment setter. So if we look, we're on the dashboard. Let's go into conversations. Let's filter this by booked appointments and inbound. If we look here, the first booked call from this AI was done on the 15th of January, and if we scroll up all the way here to the 4th of February. This was all done in this time span of 21 days, and we booked around 50 calls from it, right? If I just showcase some examples, let's go on this top one right here. So if we look here, hey, this is Eva from Right B&B Academy. I saw you requested information about starting your Airbnb business, Mike. Essentially, we sent the first initial message. We already had a conversation previous to this, but this is when we implemented the AI and it started following up again and trying to get this prospect onto a booked call, right? So no reply. Then we followed up again. Hi, Mike, just checking in to see if you had the chance to think about starting your Airbnb business with us. Let me know if you have any questions or if you're ready to explore this exciting opportunity. No reply. So we followed up again. Hi, Mike, wanted to make sure you got my earlier message. Are you still interested in learning more about starting your Airbnb business? I'm here to assist you with any questions you might have. No reply. One more time, we went, hey, Mike, just want to touch base and see if you're still interested about exploring how our program can help you start your Airbnb business. Let me know if there's anything specific you're curious about. Okay, so Mike's replied, he was like, curious to know the program pricing. If you can send those over, that would be great to refresh my memory. So we look here. So he was an engaged prospect, and now that he's replied to our SMS, he's went over to a replied prospect. He just goes through the pipeline, and then we just hit him back with, this program's pricing can vary and you'll need a minimum starting capital of around 15K. It's designed to be a comprehensive program that guides you through building your Airbnb business effectively. Would you be interested in a demo call where we can break down the strategy further? Now, no reply again, but we're just following up consistently. And the AI, what's so good about the AI is that it follows up consistently. If we're looking at a regular appointment setter or a regular closer, or if you're doing manual appointment setting or follow-ups, the problem with that is that you're probably not going to be as consistent with it if you have maybe 100 more prospects that you have to follow up with. With the AI, it's possible to follow up with dozens of people at the same time and consistently, right? To make sure this prospect doesn't slip through our hand. Let's say we scroll up and we just stopped right here, or we stopped at the third message. Would he have replied? Maybe after a few days, but how can we know? We'll never know, because we consistently followed up and he did end up replying. And I'm going to show you guys the actual back-end systems of the AI and how we set it up and how we customize it based on our program, on our info product. So he asked us, is the 15K in USD or CAD? The 15K is in USD. Let's focus on how we can assist you further. Are you open to a demo call where we can explain our strategy on how Colin built a successful Airbnb portfolio? Now we've manually started reaching out again, and eventually we got the call, right? We booked a call on the 5th, and Tuesday 4 p.m. works. And then this is again the AI, right? Following up and booking a call. Great, just to confirm you're available on Tuesday, February 4th at 4 p.m. EST, right? Yes. And then the appointment was booked. Boom. These are all booked calls, by the way, like we said, yes, booked appointments in a span of 21 days, which is so crazy. Let's say you already have a client or you're running an offer and you have a lot of untouched leads in your CRM. You're able to now tap into all of those untouched leads and start booking appointments. We've integrated this AI into other client systems, and we started booking calls in the first 3-4 days. This AI is designed to book calls, right? That's this only primary function is to book calls. And what's so good about this, it can also objection handle, or it can defer objections if they're not completely necessary. And it doesn't matter if these leads are from paid marketing, if they're from drip campaigns, if they're coming from organic content. As soon as the prospect enters our pipeline or our CRM, the AI will start targeting them and following up and messaging them and eventually booking a call with them. Nickname, we just named it inbound, and you can name your AI. So when it introduces itself to a lead or prospect, it will say, hi, this is Eva from X, Y, and Z. How can we help you, right? And you can also choose which AI model you want to use. If you can use DeepSeek, you can use GPT. We just most of the time use GPT because we're most familiar with that. So if we look here, conversational booking, right? You can select a calendar right, that the AI will always book a prospect into. You have your different calendars here, you can book them in, and your base instructions for the AI. So obviously this is using ChatGPT or GPT-4 or DeepSeek or whatever you're using, and you give it instructions on what to do. So the base instructions for this bot, for example, are you're talking to clients that are looking to start an Airbnb business to generate passive income. Most of our clients are Canadians or other nationalities outside of the United States and are looking for an E2 visa. This is a very tedious process, so have patience. You are to provide the necessary information to book them onto the calendar. When booking a call, make sure they are available, the next available spots. Stay within 3 days of booking, right? So when you say something like this, for example, the AI will always make sure they try and book a call within the next 3 days and no later than that. Only offer next day time slots unless they are full, then offer the next 2 day available time slots. Don't mention the price. And you can also have a message delay. So let's say someone messages, most AIs, or like, for example, like ManyChat, I know you can customize this, but most people that set up like ManyChat or an AI bot, it will reply instantly. And that's kind of obvious, like when it's an AI, when they reply so fast. So if you reply in like, let's say you change this to whatever you want, you can set up, it changes. So if you want to do it from 15 seconds to 60 seconds, you can change it. But you keep it at 15 to 30, which is pretty decent. You can also split the messages. So instead of the message being sent like in one big blob like this, you can send messages one time and then have another message sent out. So it's like in 2 lines, right? Instead of having one big paragraph, which is good because it humanizes the AI, okay? If we look at the prompt, intro message instructions. So this is basically the first message you'll reach out with. Hey, this is Eva from Right B&B Academy. I saw you requested information about starting your Airbnb business. That's all it will ask. And then they don't reply, it'll keep following up. Step 2 is, great, have you already started your business or are you looking to start your business? This is once they've replied. Well, if they say yes, they're interested. And if they say no, it would say something like, no worries, I'm looking to generate a semi-passive income. Awesome, are you opposed to a demo call breaking down our strategy and how Colin built a 6-figure portfolio in under 6 months, and of 12 months. You can also fine tune your GPT or your AI, right? So you can ask it, you can feed it questions. You can even add more than this. You can have like dozens of questions to kind of train the AI. So we have questions like, how did Colin start in real estate? What is Airbnb arbitrage? Do I need a lot of money to start? Can I succeed with prior experiences? What tools are essential for success, etc. Yeah, if we look here, it follows up. You can set up this follow-up sequence, right? So if the contact reply, we wait 77 minutes, follow up again, wait 1 day, follow up again, wait 3 days, follow up again, etc. You can follow up dozens of times if you want. You can follow up as many times. You can always add a step, wait another day, and essentially you can delete it or type instructions to the AI, and the AI will understand what to do when it follows up if you just write it here. And you can also test the AI yourself. So you write your name, email, number, and then start a chat, and then you can start conversating with the AI as well. I know there's a lot of growth operators in my audience, but you can also implement this exact CRM into your client systems. Or on the other hand, if you already have an offer, you can implement the system for yourself. If you want help implementing this AI for yourself, you can also reach out to me, send me a DM or book a call below. I'm gonna also drop the link to Evolve AI in the description in case you want to check it out and see what it's all about. But yeah, I'm gonna be making a lot more videos. We have so many crazy case studies and clients that I can't wait to share with you guys. So keep an eye out on that, and I'm gonna really explain and make more breakdowns of the systems and how we scale people multi 5 figures, multi 6 figures a month in revenue. So I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I appreciate you sticking around. And I hope this video was informational. Have a good day, guys. Confetti, I don't know why it's doing that, but peace.